Gerard Way served as the lead singer of My Chemical Romance for over a decade, but he just released his first solo album. It's called Hesitant Alien. So, Gerard, I just want to say, I come in peace. It's nice to have you here. How you doing?
I appreciate it. Good. Thanks for having me.
Now, just last week, you released a YouTube video that features kind of an awkward conversation with one of your biggest fans. We're going to take a look at this.
Okay.
So there's no easy way to say this, but there's no room on the bus. We brought too many guitars. We can't get rid of the guitars, so you're going to have to find another way to get to New Jersey. You know, I want you to be there more than anything, but there's just no room.
So that's your mascot, Lola, has to find her own way to New Jersey.
Yeah, my imaginary friend Lola.
Well, and the show is tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night.
So,
yeah.
like, I'm really concerned for Lola. You left her hanging. Where is she right now, and is she going to make it?
I think Lola's going to make it.
Okay, you're confident.
Lola they're very self-reliant.
They are?
Yeah, they
okay. Now, on a more serious note, you've mentioned that your new album, Hesitant Alien, is a celebration of the guitar specifically. So when you're recording an album, how do you celebrate like one instrument over all of the others?
Well, I think you celebrate in that you take something that is possibly old and a little bit tired at that moment, and then you take it and you find a new way to use it.
Sure.
You take old things like fuzz pedals that maybe you don't hear on the radio so much anymore, and you figure out new ways to make those work as well. And I don't know, you just put a lot of it on there. You know, you keep piling on the guitars until it's a wall of guitars.
Cool. Now, when you were with My Chemical Romance, pretty much all of your albums were concept albums.
Yes.
But Hesitant Alien is very decidedly not a concept album. Do you find it freeing as an artist to not be tied to a particular story or aesthetic?
It was very freeing, and it was also really challenging because I was so used to concepts.
Sure.
It become a bit of a crutch in a way. So
right.
Not having that actually meant, like, every song had to be its own concept in a way, which I wasn't really used to.
In a certain sense, like having a concept gives you direction when you're writing a song,
Yeah,
right?
it does. It can inform the entire album. You know?
Now, the album might not have a concept about it, but the videos that we've gotten from it so far for Millions and No Show do sort of have like a singular theme about them. To me, it seems like almost found footage from like a VHS, a recording of a 1980s parallel universe sort of Ed Sullivan Show weirdness. That's how I describe the aesthetic.
Definitely a parallel universe, yeah. Jennifer Juniper Stratford, who had directed both videos, we talked, and she said, well, what do you like, or where were you coming from with this album? And I talked about glam, and I talked about Bowie, and I talked about T-Rex, and all these 70s glam artists. And she said, well, you know, they used to shoot to this 3/4-inch tape, and I can shoot to that tape. And she had this vision of this show where she said, I want it to be a cable access show, or a public access show from outer space.
I think you accomplished that aesthetic very successfully. Be sure to pick up Hesitant Alien online and in stores right now. And we're going to show you one of those videos right now. This is for No Shows. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.